All right, happy Sunday, third Sunday here in October. Upset alert. I got a lot of mixed emotions. This your boy Denzel, better known as Heavy Palmer, and I have the awesome co-host Big Dog. Before we get started, I gotta tell y'all, I don't know how this thing is gonna turn out for certain teams, but some people don't have jobs anymore. But stay tuned for more. We're gonna give y'all a glimpse as to what's about to take place. Big Dog, take it away, baby.
Friday. We start right at the beginning. Louisville, the Cardinals. This ain't basketball, brother. They went into South Beach, Miami, and they shook up the Miami Hurricanes, manhandled the Miami Hurricanes, but didn't blow them out 24-21. Number 2 went down.
Hey, it's literally in Carson Beck's hand. We know Miami has a tradition when they start off hot, and when they get all the hype in the world, are they the best team? That's when they mess up. Same thing happened last year, and they went 9-0. They had Cam Ward last year, but no defense. They have a defense this year, but no Cam Ward. Carson Beck. It's in Beck's hands.
Later on that night, another upset. Number 25, Nebraska goes down to Minnesota 24-6.
Shocked the crap out of me. Shout out to the Golden Gophers. And I mean, like I said, we're really seeing what football is all about as we get close to the nitty-gritty and get close to championship in January. Woo-wee.
But number 1, Ohio State held serve on Saturday 34-0 over Wisconsin.
Hey, easy dub. I mean, honestly, I see them winning out, but they always, the last few years, Ohio State has had a struggle against Michigan. So we're going to see.
And this team probably will be waiting on them in the Big Ten Championship. Number 3, Indiana 38, Michigan State 13.
They are the real deal. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach will remain in Indiana. Stay tuned for more.
Number 4, Texas A&M 45, Arkansas 42.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to the Aggies, man. 12th man. They may be the real deal because usually around this time of the year they may lose 1 or 2 games, but they're proving the doubt is wrong.
Number 5, Ole Miss just ran out of gas as they lose to number 9, Georgia 43-35.
They have a trend. They start off hot and lose games almost like LSU. Let's see if Lane Kiffin and those guys can bounce back. Alabama has been hot since that Florida State game.
Number 11, Tennessee just had opportunity after opportunity, but couldn't capitalize it as number 6, Alabama beat them 37-20.
Man, listen, that was I just jacked that up. I meant Georgia, not Alabama. Listen, third Saturday, historical rivalry, Tennessee, Alabama. Hey, Bama's rolling. Tennessee, they gotta tighten up. You can't blame the quarterback anymore because he's excelling at UCLA right now.
Was it just too hot for Texas Tech?
Woo!
Arizona State 26, number 7, Texas Tech 22.
Hey, that was definitely a physical game. You didn't know who was going to win, but Arizona State shocked us. They took care of Texas Tech, and those guys are definitely going to get back into that film room and make some changes.
Number 8, Oregon bounces back with a big win over Rutgers, 56-10.
Oh, we knew what time it was. I'm surprised that they allowed Rutgers to score after that crucial loss last week. I'm sure these guys are going to win out based on their strength of schedule, and we shall see what happens with Oregon when it comes to the playoffs.
Number 17, Vanderbilt clawed and scratched and did not this time as they beat LSU 31-24.
Listen, wins like that are how you get a stadium expansion. They're going to continue to expand that stadium. Baton Rouge had to go to Nashville and see the Commodores, and that quarterback that they have is vicious, man. Shout out to Vandy.
Number 12, Georgia Tech 27, the Duke Blue Devils 18.
Listen, they are the hottest team in the ACC. Don't be surprised if you see them versus Miami or possibly them versus UVA.
Number 20, USC 24, number 13, Notre Dame 34 in the battle of the old rivals.
Old school rival, man. I just love seeing that colorway, the navy blue, the gold, the red and yellow, and Notre Dame pulled away, man. Huge win for those guys as they try to shake up those rankings.
Number 14, Oklahoma 26, South Carolina 7.
Hey, listen, I think we've seen enough. South Carolina has to make some changes. I know they're dealing with injuries and everything, but I just had so much hope for those guys, especially after last year how they did Clemson.
In the Holy War, number 23, Utah 21, number 15, Brigham Young 24 to stay undefeated.
That rivalry, I think that's one of the most underrated, slept-on rivalries, man. BYU and Utah. And BYU came out on top, and they still remain undefeated. So let's see what Brigham Young can do.
It took two overtimes, but number 16 Missouri pulled out from Auburn 23-17.
Hey, no, that was a hell of a game. Shout out to the Tigers, man. It was the battle of the Tigers, Mizzou Tigers, Auburn Tigers. The War Eagles, they fell short.
The Washington State Cougars almost pulled off the upset. Number 18 Virginia hung on 22-20.
Listen, the keyword is almost. That Virginia team, they have all the right pieces at the right time. Shout out to Coach Tony Elliott. That defensive front, they're vicious. They got in that recruiting class. They have Brink coming in for UVA. The future is bright in Charlottesville.
Number 19 South Florida showed they were the real deal as they beat FAU 48-13.
Definitely. I mean, that was to be expected. I'm surprised they didn't score more with South Florida WTK FAU.
Number 21 Texas 16 Kentucky with a bad call and offensive call in overtime loses 13.
Hey, that was a very sloppy game. I was on the edge of my seat, literally. I didn't know who was going to pull through, but Texas, they found a way. So,
University of Alabama Birmingham thought this was basketball as they beat number 22 Memphis 31-24.
Shocked the crap out of me. I expected more from the Tigers. A lot of penalties, a lot of calls can always go your way, but for some reason they fell short. They got to bounce back big.
And Cincinnati blows out Oklahoma State.
We know Oklahoma State, they're going through a whole shift in athletics, especially with them losing their coach for all those years. They got a guy that's popular in the stands who goes around with his shirt off. I mean, he's getting more attention than the football team, so there you have it.
Some of the big games next week: Ole Miss at Oklahoma, a noon on ABC.
Ole Miss, baby. Ole Miss has no choice but to bounce back. They want to be a contender for the SEC championship.
Number 15 Missouri goes to number 10 Vanderbilt on ESPN at 3:30.
I can't wait, but listen, I cannot wait. I'm calling out of work for that thing. I promise you. I got Vanderbilt beating Mizzou.
Number 3 Texas A&M goes to LSU at 7:30 on ABC.
And listen, people are gonna call me crazy. For some reason, I got a feeling that LSU is gonna pull off an upset. I do.
Houston goes to Arizona State at 8 o'clock on ESPN2.
All right, Houston. There's a problem. I'm going Arizona State.
Number 11 BYU goes to Iowa State on Fox at 3:30.
Those guys are so hot. The Cyclones, they don't have enough to contain BYU. The Cougars, man, I got BYU taking over.
And Wisconsin goes to Oregon.
Oh, God. Like I said, Oregon, they're going to win out. I mean, they're going to be listen, as we call it nowadays, BTA. I got Oregon big.
And number 23, Illinois goes to Washington.
I think Illinois is going to step up. Shout out to Champaign. Illinois is fighting on the line. They're going to take advantage of Washington.
Take me to commercial break, and we'll come back with the Canadian Football League and the NFL.
Listen, y'all, we're almost through with October, almost headed to November. I got some shows coming up on my calendar. I'm going to stay tuned for that and keep coming, keep supporting. We got some big stuff coming from the CFL. I mean, it was just a weekend full of upsets. Here we go, baby. We'll be right back.
You boys want to call one?
Sure.
You know she meant the cake, right?
Okay, some things are meant to be silly, but choosing Web Interactive Technologies to host your business online is like the opposite of silly.
They'll work with you and build your custom website.
And the search engine optimization? Finding your company will be... You get it.
As a business, you have to stand out. We're just pointing you in the right direction. Choose Web Interactive Technologies. Don't be silly.
All right, welcome back to All In Football. You guys heard it from the college aspect. let's go up to the other part, the higher part of North America. We head to the Canadian Football League. Big dog. Let's hear the news, baby.
Week 20 in the CFL. We start off Friday night, October 17th, at the Winnipeg Blue Bombers hosting Saskatchewan Rough Riders, and the Blue Bombers escaped with a narrow victory, 1 point at that, 17-16 over Saskatchewan.
1 point at that. I would say there's a thing called getting out-coached, and that's what took place.
The BC Lions also on Friday night hosted the Edmonton Elks. The Edmonton Elks had a must-win beginning the playoffs. They lose 37-24 to the BC Lions.
Like you said, definitely a must-win. A lot of penalties in that game. They needed that win, so we shall see how things are going to shake up for those guys. They got to bounce back.
Saturday in the Canadian Football League, the Montreal Alouettes went into Ottawa, the nation's capital, and for the third week in a row, they beat the Ottawa Red Blacks 39-28.
I believe I made a call. I think I chose them, correct me if I'm wrong, but they went in there, they showed the purpose. I mean, from start to finish, they were on a mission. They took care of business.
The Toronto Argonauts, 13, and the Calgary Stampede stamped all over them, 44.
You said they stamped all over them. We call it BTA. Took care of those boys.
Week 21, the last week of the Canadian Football League season.
Last week.
The Ottawa Red Blacks on Friday night will go travel to the Hamilton Ticats.
Yeah, they got to travel to Hamilton. I got Hamilton somehow pulling it out.
Then at 9:30, the Calgary Stampede will travel to Edmonton on TSN and play the Edmonton and Calgary.
I got the Stampede is big in this one.
Saturday, October 25th, the Montreal Alouettes will travel to Winnipeg at 3 o'clock.
And they hot right now, man. I got Montreal.
The BC Lions will travel to Saskatchewan at 7 o'clock to round out the season.
BC, baby, before the death of Christ.
Now, to the NFL. Let's start. Thursday. The old man, the Geritol
the
Bowl.
Unk Bowl. They call it the Unk Bowl.
The Geritol Bowl, an icy hot bowl, whatever you want to call it. Aaron Rodgers, Joe Flacco, and Joe Flacco prevails with the Cincinnati Bengals 33-31.
I must say, as a fellow Raven, Flacco is forever Ravens. He took care of Pittsburgh. That was a crazy game, man. They padded those stats. I'm not sure Cincinnati may win a lot more games, but that connection with he and Jamar Chase is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Sunday morning, the London games wrapped up this week as the LA Rams laid a smacker down, and the London Bridge was falling down all over the Jacksonville Jaguars, 35-7.
The London Bridge definitely failed. They were not in Duval. Not sure if those guys had jet lag or what. Now, remember, I believe the Rams actually stayed in Baltimore. They practiced at where the Orioles play at Oracle Park and everything. Well, excuse me, Camden Yards. They stayed there to practice to help out with the travel purposes, and they took care of business.
And the Las Vegas Raiders went into Kansas City and just laid an egg, 31-0. Patrick Mahomes made a statement today.
It's crazy. That was definitely a bold statement. I think since Kansas City beat Baltimore, they've been on the roll. Rasheen Rice came back from his suspension. And normally that rivalry, you never know because Max Crosby can always apply pressure and give Mahomes a run for his money. But I think we're on the verge of seeing those old school, not too old school Kansas City Chiefs making a comeback.
The Miami Dolphins just went in to Cleveland and did nothing. 31-6, Cleveland.
31-6 Cleveland. That's a huge win for the AFC North team. I believe right now they're in third place and the Ravens are in last place. Some changes are definitely going to come about for Miami. It's a lot going on in South Beach.
Are they for real? The Fighting Mike Bravels. The New England Patriots 31, the New Tennessee Titans 13.
Hey, they kept us all on the edge of our seat. In the beginning, Cam Ward, everybody, he looked comfortable, everything looked great. But you know, Mike Vrabel, he had a point to prove. You guys let me go here in Nashville. I'm going to come back with my former team I used to play for, won Super Bowls with. And they took care of business in that second half for sure.
Don't look now. They're a half a game out of the last wild card and a game out of the sixth wild card. The Carolina Panthers, Tyrod Taylor or Justin Fields, didn't make a difference. 13-6, Carolina wins.
Hey, man, all the hope and confidence that I continue to have for Coach Glenn and company, I'm concerned about his job security. They just can't finish. Carolina is shocking the world once again. Though a lot of people probably don't watch the game based on their records, but they somehow pull through.
The New Orleans Saints, again, loses to Chicago Bears 26-14.
Yeah, I mean, we expected that. I mean, the atmosphere in Soldier Field was just so crazy today. It's a difference from being in a dome and being outside. Chicago, 4-2, they took care of business.
The Philadelphia Eagles went into the American Bank Stadium to play the Minnesota Vikings in that loud crowd, and Carson Wentz tried to get revenge, but the Eagles come out on top, 28-22.
It was not enough for score. And if you guys noticed, Jalen Hurts, he was hitting who? A.J. Brown. So I see there's some happiness in that locker room. They had to really bounce back for a win as they lost 2 straight. Shout out to the Eagles.
Due to time restraints and what's going on right now, all I say is the Colts are ahead of the Chargers in the second. And you'll see the final score at the bottom of your screen. The Giants are up on the Broncos. And the Packers and Cardinals are all tied up. And the Cowboys are over the Commanders. Hey, take me to commercial break, and we'll come back with who you got next week. And you'll tell everybody where you're going to be at in comedy.
Yo, listen, man. Look, stay tuned for more. I'm laughing at times. I'm so excited. Y'all know the scores at the bottom of the screen. We'll be right back. We have more stuff for you all. It's going to get even more close as we get closer to the playoffs at each level of football. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Going to take advantage of another team. Who you get? I'm really excited. It's homecoming time at HBCUs and everything, but we're gonna stay on track. Big dog, let's get to it.
Thursday, Prime Video.
Whew.
Goal, clap, goal, clap. Minnesota Vikings go into that SoFi cardboard and play the LA San Diego Superchargers. LA San Diego Superchargers. As the Chargers host the Vikings, who you got, Heavy?
Man, I got the Chargers, man. No, once they acquired Dr. Owen from that from Harbaugh's brother's team, the defense has been showing up. And I mean, Minnesota really needs to win this game, but I got the Chargers pulling away.
Sunday, 1 o'clock on CBS. Welcome to the jungle as the Cincinnati Bengals host the J.E.E. Jets.
Hey, Uncle Flacco, cool boy Joe is going to take care of business. I really want the Jets to win this one, but I got Cincinnati coming away. Don't be surprised. This is going to sound crazy. Don't be surprised if Higgins has over 150 yards receiving as well as DeMar Chase.
It's house music versus club music. It's the beef sandwich versus the crab cake. As the Chicago Bears come to Baltimore and play the Ravens. Quote the Raven, nevermore on CBS at 1 o'clock.
Ooh, those guys had a bye week and there's still no changes. They say that Coach Harbaugh's job is secure despite what the record says. Now, Ravens have a history of getting to the playoffs with the average record and then winning the Super Bowl. Could they still make it to San Francisco? There's still high hopes across the nation about Baltimore. And Lamar Jackson will be back. I think the Ravens will actually get a final win, only by a field goal.
Miami Dolphins number 1. As they go to the ATL Falcons and take on the Atlanta Falcons and Gladys Knight Chicken and Waffles on CBS at 1 o'clock. Who you got?
Chicken and Waffles. I got Hot Atlanta. Like I said, it's a lot going on in 305 right now. And Atlanta beat Robinson at running back and Penix. They're going to take over that defense for sure.
Nobody circles a wagon like the Buffalo Bills as they go into Carolina to play the Carolina Panthers on Fox at 1 o'clock.
Ooh, Carolina, they've been known for having upsets so far this season, but I got Josh Allen, those guys bouncing back, taking care of business.
The San Francisco 49ers going in who? The Houston Texans. Who? The Houston Texans. As the Houston Texans host the San Francisco 49ers, 1 o'clock on Fox.
Man, I got those guys that play at Levi Stadium in San Fran. They've shown time and time again, despite injuries, they can find a way. Despite them losing one of the greatest linebackers of our generation, Fred Warner, they're going to take care of Houston.
Fly, Eagles, fly, as they host the G-Men, the New York Giants.
Oh, yeah.
And the Philadelphia on Fox at 1 o'clock.
This is a revenge game, I believe. Philadelphia's going to take care of business. I love Jackson Darn status, but they're going to take care of business. Should be an exciting one for the NFC.
The Cleveland Browns bring the dog pound to the Fighting Mike Vrabels as the New England Patriots host the Cleveland Browns at 1 o'clock on Fox.
Ooh. Man, New England is high. I expect Stephon Diggs to have a huge game, and that defense is going to come with it. Cleveland, they just got to just figure out. I mean, Cleveland has a trend, but I think the Patriots coming out on top.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers go into the Saints. When the Saints put the bags back over their heads. When the Saints put the bags back over their heads. At 4:05, the New Orleans Saints host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, who that nation? They're going to ask that question again. Tampa Bay is super hot right now. Baker Mayfield and company. That's going to be a good NFC South game. I got Tampa Bay.
The Tennessee Titans not on going into Indianapolis to say we're not on probation and we're not racing Indianapolis cars as they take on Daniel Jones and the hot Indianapolis Colts on CBS at 4:25.
AFC South Showdown. We all know that a rivalry is always different from just a regular conference game or just an opposite conference game. But I have the Colts taking advantage of Cam Ward and those guys. Colts.
The Dallas Cowboys take the America's team across the country to the Midwest and take on the puff pass from Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos on CBS at 4:25. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, and Tracy Wolf on the call.
Those are my guys on the call. I love Romo and his ways in that press box. I actually have the Cowboys pulling away. It's going to be a close game, a hard-fought game, but depending on how Denver finishes today, it's going to be a must-win situation.
The Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love go into Pittsburgh to play Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Love, Rodgers. Who you got?
Oh, man, Rodgers has his old
NBC
team coming back into his town, Steel City. As much as I can't stand those guys, I'm going to go with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think DK Metcalf is going to have a big game.
Monday night, the Washington Commanders going to Arrowhead Stadium to take on the Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Battle of the Indians, correction. They are the Commanders. I got Patrick Mahomes and those Chiefs taking advantage of those Washington Commanders.
All right. From the clipboard, news notes. Jets bench ineffective Justin Fields today for Tyrod Taylor. How'd you feel?
We knew something had to change, and again, I just want those guys to get their first win. They have so much potential. They always come close. They just have to finish.
The Panthers' young quarterback Young leads the game with a win, but an ankle injury.
Ankle injury, I hope it's nothing too severe. You know, this is a contact sport. Things happen in sports in general. This is football. Prayers up to Bryce Young, and I believe the Panthers will be good enough.
Sources say Graham is mulling over unretiring and rejoining the Philadelphia Eagles.
We shall see. Graham always has something up his sleeve. There is a need. I believe Zadarius Smith just retired out of nowhere. So we shall see what's going to take place.
Florida fires Coach Naples after a 3-4 start in 2025.
I got Florida. You said Florida, right?
Yeah, Florida fired him today.
I got Florida.
They fired Naples, the coach, head coach.
Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My bad. This is crazy. During the game, despite them still winning, you heard chants of him fire the coach throughout the swamp. And, I mean, we got the breaking news, and there we have it.
The top 25 was just released. We're going to do all 25 teams. 25, Michigan. Arizona State, number 24. 23, Illinois. 22, Texas. 21, Cincinnati. 20, LSU. 19, Louisville. 18, South Florida. 17, Tennessee. 16, Virginia. 15, Missouri. Number 14 is Texas Tech. Number 13, Oklahoma. Number 12, Notre Dame. Number 11, BYU. At number 10, the Vanderbilt Commodores. Number 9, the Miami Hurricanes. Number 8, Ole Miss Rebels. Number 7, the Georgia Tech Rambling Wreck Yellow Jackets.
Yes.
Number 6, Oregon Ducks. Number 5, the Georgia Bulldogs. Number 4, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Number 3, the Texas A&M Aggies. And number 2, for the first time in program history, the Indiana Hoosiers. And number 1, Ohio State. Still, how you feel?
Honestly, I think Virginia should be higher. If we want to call a spade, Virginia should be higher. That team is high. We still got a lot of football left to play. I'm surprised that Miami is still in the top 10, but we shall see how it's transpired. And I don't see Texas lasting long in this top 25.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
Well, Dabo taunts credibility after Clemson's latest loss. Clemson lost to the SMU Mustangs yesterday.
Dabo Swinney, he has a legacy there, and when we think about all the coach firings and the changes that had to be made, I know he didn't really want to touch the transfer portal, but his time, the clock is ticking for Dabo, unfortunately.
Well, Miami and the CFP, the College Football Playoff, are mulling over plans for Hard Rock Stadium schedule conflict.
Yeah, I heard about the schedule conflict. We shall see. You never know what goes on the 305 at Hard Rock. You never know.
Division III running back romps to an NCAA record with 522 yards rushing yesterday.
He said the key thing, D3. Hopefully he can try to go to D2, but that's just super stat pad. It's like they gave him the ball every time.
That's right. Take us home.
I'm going to take y'all home. Listen, show in January, comedy show, me and some other guests here in Richmond, Virginia. A show for my fraternity, A5A, in November. Still got to work out a few last-minute details, but so far, so good. It's homecoming. Union just had their homecoming. Virginia State, Norfolk State, ODU, and Hampton. Their homecoming is next weekend. Stay tuned. It's about to get lit. And this is all in football, baby. Heavy and big dog.